What is your take on AI, and are you adopting any AI tools to reach out to your consumers?
Okay, so I was watching an interesting program yesterday on CNN where they were talking about a survey they did with some of the top CEOs across the largest companies in the world. And an interesting 42% of them said AI has the potential to end or destroy mankind in 5 to 8 years. So that was the doomsday prediction at one end. But 42% is a big number, so just keep that in mind. But what almost all of them said was that AI is definitely going to change the ground rules in the ball game completely. So I think nobody will debate that AI is a big game changer. AI is so pervasive already. Probably a lot of us don't even realize it. Almost everything that we're using today, what we call daily electronics, has a bit of AI in it already. Whether it's Alexa and Google, which you all know, or all our Android phones are already using AI. And if you look at generative AI itself, a lot of everyday applications are already using them, including search and so on. So, what we are doing, to your question on what's our take on it, I think, yeah, no question that everybody will have to adopt it. Already, AI is being used to build itineraries and travel. AI is already being used to, at a business end, is already being used to develop presentations, right? Scripts and speeches and so on. So I don't think you can exist in the world today without using AI actively. So what we are doing is right now we are running two different uses of AI. One is at the chat level where our chatbot is using foundation of AI, which will then learn from conversations and problems and get better at dealing with customer queries. So we should be able to handle more online customers, filter them, and more efficiently get them to a point of conversation where it's a sharper close of sale, where everything else pretty much the AI chatbots can handle. That's where we want to get to. So that's one part. The second is we are experimenting on a pilot basis with a listening AI chat sort of device, which listens to phone calls and conversations, video call or otherwise, in multiple languages. Right now we've got English, Hindi, Tamil, and Bengali, and essentially these will listen to calls and pick up either right phrases or wrong phrases that are pre-programmed, and then score the call, and then give you a sort of sense of what needs to be improved and what's going well and so on. So this is a great way for us to sort of figure out how to get our sellers to learn how to sell better on the phone, because a lot of what we do today, the leads actually land up initially with a conversation on the phone, and then only if that call goes well, does it migrate to the next level of maybe a visitor store or a website transaction and so on. A lot of these calls sometimes happen when the customer is on the website. So essentially, we realize that the phone call is a crucial sort of call, and if the call is managed better, and for that you need something that's able to listen to and pick up data and findings for us at scale. So that's what we're using the AI to do, and yeah, I think I'm very bullish about it. I think it will be possible.
Yeah, interestingly, you mentioned about AI being able to capture data multilinguistically, so to say. So, has there been any headway, or has there been any indications right now in the pilot project which says that if you have a multilingual communication with the consumers, that actually helps, especially in a diverse country like India.
Even without AI, we had already realized that for two reasons. One, a lot of our business, like I said, is phone assisted. It's either a lot of it, like the call center, for example, is uh, driven on the phone, and then we send them a quotation and a payment link and so on. A lot of customers are more comfortable that way. So definitely somebody who speaks, if not fluently in the local language, at least a mixture of Hindi in the local language or English in the local language is an advantage because customers feel more comfortable that way. We also have a video calling platform, which in some ways stimulates the conversation a lot more and is closer to a in-store experience. Gives also the customer a more personal experience. Even there, we found that having customers that speak Tamil to when you're selling to a Tamilian and Malayalam to a Malayali, etc., definitely works better. The resonance, the empathy, the ability to convince, the trust, fundamentally you can feel the trust, is much greater when the two speak the same language. So for sure, regionalization is going to be a big thing if you look at India going forward.